that in every way we have to see the other side. Think about a marriage. Dysfunctional marriage or functional marriage, there's always two sides to every story. So the politician who can leverage that are more successful. So we can dehumanize other people. We say they are bad, we are good, but it's not going to take us anywhere. Even if they're absolutely bad in many respects, you just have to sit down and talk to them and understand where they are coming from. Okay, our work involves testing a particularly innovative training program aiming at improving the relational climate in large competitive corporations. For this, we randomly implemented a workplace improvement program in 20 large corporations and then tested the effectiveness of this program with respect to a variety of climate indicators or relational climate indicators that we could measure. So some of them was about prosociality in the workplace, and the other ones was the social networks, how bonding people were, how the relationships were evolving in the corporations, and we measured how this particular training affected those outcomes. And we find that it is possible in large corporations to improve the relational climate through improving the leader-subordinate relationships. And we did that via measuring a comprehensive toolkit and showing to the world that it is possible by training, by influencing perspective taking of the leaders especially, we can improve the relationships in the company and lower turnover and improve the network density of the friendships and the professional support networks.
Okay, now let me give you two reasons why experiments are important. First of all, we are trying to evaluate the impact of an intervention, a training, right? The most intuitive approach maybe would be to compare a company which has received the training before and after the training, what has changed, what has improved. But this is not a scientific approach, and it can really lead to misleading results. Our project actually is a perfect example of that because after we started the project, the COVID pandemic hit. Now, if we compare a firm before and after the intervention, we would be doing something that is completely misleading because lots of things have changed because of the pandemic situation, because of the recession, and so on. So what we do instead is we randomize the training within sectors. So think of major competitors in a sector. Half of them receiving the training, half of them not receiving the training. But overall trends affect them the same way. So we can tell that when we see some differences, that they can actually be attributed to the training that we provided them.
In every character trait, you could ask this question. Why is it difficult to make people more patient? Why is it difficult to make people more perseverant and more goal-setting? Perspective taking is no different in terms of an important character trait that has the future of malleability. My research shows that a lot of character traits have the malleability. So we can teach a lot of fundamental traits to people, especially if they are like perspective taking is a cognitive trait. We can teach them. Of course, we can teach them better in the kids, right? It's easier. Adults are difficult, but our research shows that it's actually possible, even with the adults, with a little bit of innovation, little bit of fun, little bit of effort, you can actually do this. It is difficult, no one denies that, but it is not impossible.